All right, man, listen, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. What's good, y'all? We back with the Bluehill podcast. I'm the host, God's favorite podcaster, 3 Phone Jones, the LimeWire legend. And I'm here with some special guests, man. We got the actual podcast going on. No interviews today. Got a real podcast. I'm going to start right here, and then we're going to go around.
My name Dare from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Talk that talk.
No, it's on me. Slow ass. It's your boy Mick. You feel me? From where I'm from. Hey, damn it.
Hey, take this news.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Back again for the first time. Been a long time coming. Just glad to be back here with my boys.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. I've been waiting to do this, man. We're going to talk about everything, y'all. We're going to talk about Harry Bird. We're going to talk about Majestic Recordings. I had to get it right. He told me to get it right.
Yeah, damn it.
He said, not records, recordings. We're going to get it right. So, all right, before we get into that, though, we're going to hop into a little bit of current events, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a while since we actually done, like, a podcast in this form. Yeah. So I wanted y'all opinion on, you know, the Keke Palmer situation, you know what I'm saying? We don't got to go into details because everybody kind of know what happened, but basically what I wanted to ask y'all is, does Keke Palmer belong to the streets?
Her boyfriend's a cornball. for sure. Where we at? We right there. Her boyfriend's a cornball.
Ultimate cornball.
Ultimate cornball for multiple reasons.
Yeah, real corny.
Main reason I feel like he's a cornball is this shorty get dressed in the car. Y'all live together.
Yeah.
Like.
You saw
And it was an Usher concert, bro.
Yeah, that's
why weren't you there?
Why you not there?
Why weren't you there, bro?
Why you not there?
Usher's a great. Why weren't you at the concert, bro? Where were you?
I got money for a nanny. Why are you at the crib with the baby, bro? Like, that's crazy.
With Twitter fingers at
with
that.
With Twitter fingers. Yeah. Like, bro.
Talk about you are a mother.
You're a mother. Like, bro.
You know, and I feel like everybody's entitled to how they feel.
Yeah.
But it's like when you go public,
that's
you know, with your insecurities and stuff, like
yeah.
you got to sit and evaluate your feelings before you know, go public, because, you know, you're going to end up looking like a
And then you got to be okay with the
jackass.
consequences of what people going to say. It's Usher. He's a legend. Like,
he's a legend.
Stars pick up people all the time. Like, you know, like,
yeah, that's real.
Let Beyonce pick me up on stage. You remember what happened with Janet Jackson?
That shit not happening.
I mean, y'all remember that?
Hey, I was just at Coco Jones a couple last month, and she brought somebody up on stage.
Coco, I love you,
man.
Like, it's a part of the show. Just sit back and sit back, have a fun time. You know?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if he was there, you know, Usher would have did it in a different manner.
Nah, man.
Usher would have looked him dead in the eyes.
I seen Usher try to
on some Boondocks.
I seen Usher try to take Shorty off Kuzma's.
Winnie Harlow. Yeah, they even show that.
And she said,
she didn't fold.
But that's what it's about. Like, either you say yes or you say no.
Right.
She said yeah.
But bro wasn't there to give her that option to be like, nah.
My whole thing,
my man right
why
here.
You so,
my whole thing is tell the truth about why you mad. You not mad about her wearing the fit. You're mad about the fact she got on stage with Usher.
Facts.
And that's all right.
And that's
just be truthful.
Yeah,
that's right.
If you gonna get online and make an ass of yourself, at least tell the truth with being a fucking goofball.
Yeah.
All right.
But the question is, no, she is not for the streets.
Okay.
Keke Palmer has never.
I don't think so.
Keke Palmer has never put herself
She's a baddie.
to be that. She's having fun, you know.
Yeah,
she's never been for the streets. She's always been a person that we've always held in high regard. Yeah. She a killer, bro.
I was just
man
for the streets. They don't think too much alike. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like her track record is relatively conservative besides this situation.
She was
like she was a killer to be True Jackson VP. You know, as we've literally seen her grow up. She ain't been doing no in the street type of activity.
And she's always been comfortable on her body.
We can't name one person she dated other than this motherfucker.
And we didn't know who it was until everybody else there said this is Keke Palmer's baby dad. Like she kept him relatively quiet too.
Yeah. Heard about like the Trey Songz thing, but that was like a whole situation too.
Yeah, Trey was tripping. But Trey has a track record of tripping.
Yeah. Hey, I hope y'all heard me on that. That's the new R. Kelly, my boy. when them surviving Trey songs come out, do not be survived.
He's performing here too.
You say he performing here?
Next Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's crazy.
What are you gonna do? Beat me up?
No, I'm just. I ain't saying he finna look for you. Talking about
I'm regular as hell. You
know, not low for here. That's
he gonna be like,
yeah, man. It don't get bad.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead on that. So I'm gonna just get into one of the topics, then we'll go into like the background story for y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
So, do y'all find any issue with men that want to be pursued? Why or why not?
Yes.
Why?
110%. There's finna be some left field shit. Biblically, nigga, it don't say nothing in the Bible about she who find a husband find a good thing. Is all I'm saying. Never at one point in the Bible is the man the prize. Never, not one point in the Bible. I mean, I know that's some left field shit. I just did all that other extra shit before that. But hey,
no, I feel you. DeVell, what do you think? Do you find any issue with men wanting to be pursued? Why or why not?
I don't know. I don't have an issue if you feel like you the prize. If you feel like, you know, it'd be nice if somebody would actually pursue me, because you can have a bad track record of pursuing others, and you might want to sit back and, you know, collect yourself and be like, you know what, y'all come to me. It may happen, it may not, but you know, if you want to be pursued, like, who am I to care? I don't personally. It feels good when someone wants you.
That's different than pursuing you.
And that energy is reciprocated. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. Like, you want somebody like all in your inboxes, hey, how you doing?
Answer this question for me,
What's
right?
up?
Is it safe to say everybody at this table has been pursued at least once?
It's happened a couple times. Actually.
Okay, so now with that being said, well, I feel like I know the answer to this. What was those interactions like with the women that pursued you?
I mean, women don't really know how to flirt, though.
They're trash.
Yeah,
no
they
game.
don't really. They're not clear.
Look, Shaq at the free throw.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's why I just be like, nah, shorty.
Man, every time a woman has pursued me, she has been a motherfucker from hell.
Yeah, that's
every single time.
They're demons looking for hell spawns.
Never ever been pursued by somebody that was worth
that you felt desirable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Period.
This is kind of going to the next topic, but I'm gonna get into Jare's answer next. So, do you find any issue with men wanting to be pursued? Why?
Be the
why
prize.
not?
I don't see it being a problem.
Okay.
But agreeing with brother said, it would be kind of like the times that it did happen to me, and like off of the stories that I did hear from other people, the women that do pursue you,
never good.
They give you like scammer vibes or something. Like, you know, like you trying to get my credit card number, like, you know, you trying to do too much.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'd rather be the one, you know, pursuing.
I get you.
Most definitely.
What I mean?
Nothing good can come from it.
Yeah.
I think to that point though, like the reason I made this a topic is because that's what's kind of happening now. Like a lot of these gentlemen, they want to be pursued. Like they want the woman to change the tire.
Just let it
opposite. Like
spicy.
Right. They want flowers.
But look,
they want flowers.
Come home with nothing. You ain't giving me no Chick-fil-A bag. Like that's what the world coming to.
Right.
That's wild. I feel like, you know, I could put myself on a podium, and I feel like, you know, I bring something to the table, and I'm a prize too. But not you need to come holler at me. Like sitting in the back of the club with the drink, like giving them the eyes and all that.
I gave you the eye contact.
I gave you the eyes. Like, nah, that.
And I feel like that's the best the woman can do. Like if you're in a club in a public situation and she give you eye contact, if you make eye contact with me more than 2 seconds, more than 3 seconds, shorty, I already know. I'm coming up to you. You know what I mean? I'm saying what's up with you.
Yeah,
you know. I'm not hounding or nothing, but I'm just saying what's up.
Like,
we made eye contact for 3 seconds.
If it was misconstrued, it's misconstrued. We're gonna separate.
You look nice. It was the reason why we made eye contact for 3 seconds.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thankful for Facebook. Cause that whole making eye contact with a nigga at the bar, I'll leave out this bitch quick as hell.
I don't know what that means.
Walk out this motherfucker anxious as hell.
I don't know what that means.
I gotta leave.
And then you find her on Facebook.
Boy,
I saw you.
Y'all had that a couple times. Okay, so that actually is a great transition. You know what I'm saying? Segue to this next topic. The topic is, what's the best way to approach a woman? And whoever want to go first.
I'm gonna let the brothers.
I
goes off what we were just talking
I got a philosophy. The best way is being truthful. Whatever your truth is, just go to them with that truth. Like you can't. Don't try to introduce them to something that you can't maintain. If you know that you broke on a consistent basis, Don't be trying to take shorty out to no fucking $80 meal just for her.
And then there's only one time, and then it goes, you don't take me out no more.
If you know you can afford 4 for 4s, get 4 for 4s. If she don't like it, she don't like it.
If she ride with you, then yeah.
And like going back to like the first question that you asked when you were talking about the wedding ring.
Yeah.
If it's a wedding ring that you gonna want back, don't buy it.
Right.
Facts.
Don't buy it.
Yo. It's an investment.
That investment here. Yeah, that's a
that investment may be gone. You know,
so
that's
like
real.
you know, just to rebound off what bro said. Like if it's something that you cannot maintain, don't bring it because she's gonna be looking for that every day.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So going back to because we were just it all kind of relates, but I wanted to know about like just the approach. How should a man approach a woman in your opinion, Dari?
In a warming way. Like, you know,
Facts.
show security. Show that you're you know that you're there to protect her, that you're there to pray for her, and that you're there to provide for her.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Make her laugh. You
Always
know,
make them laugh.
Like, example. You know, I feel like if you're in a public situation, you see a girl that you wanna look at. I mean, want to talk to. Man, call her by the wrong name. Be like, hey Ashley.
So you try to
be like,
reverse psychology.
be like, hey Ashley. She be like, my name ain't Ashley. She be like, oh, so what's your name? You know, my name blah blah blah. You know, that's it. She looked at that. You know that.
That could go bad.
Be like,
That's gonna go hard.
It depends on the girl, but that can go bad.
Be like, no, I thought you were this person. You know, named Ashley. Blah blah blah. So, but
I thought we went to school together.
Yeah. So like, you know, what's your name? You know, my name is blah blah blah. You know, bring it like that. But like that will bring like humor. That will bring that warming. That bring that warming feeling. Even if she's thrown off, you can still come back with an apology. But like, don't say sorry. Just be like, no, I thought you were somebody. I thought you were somebody else. Blah blah blah. You know.
Let me make it up to you.
I want your opinion too, develop. So, what's the best way to approach women? And I want to ask you about the DM too, or what's like the best approach in that. But what's the best way to approach women?
I think it all depends on how you're approaching.
Yeah,
there's so many layers now. You can do it over
facts.
social media. You can do it over these dating apps. You can do it in person.
Yep.
Me personally, I like it in person still, just old school and stuff like that. But if you were to do it over social media, I think obviously what Mika said, being your authentic self. If you a nerd, be a nerd. She vibe with it, you're in there. But if you come in there like I'm a cool dude and everything like that, like I do this, I do that, I do this, like if you're not being authentic to yourself, that's gonna fizzle out quick. Then you're like, you're not like this, you're not the person that you portray. So that's why I really don't like, the whole throwing out game and stuff like that. Like that's why I was saying like a couple episodes ago, like
facts.
You can do game, but it has to be authentic to what yourself is. And like what Dare said, throw a little joke out there. You gotta open them up,
That's a fact.
And if they willing to, like you keep it going from there. I'm gonna be like, oh, my phone, I lost my phone. You mind if I use your phone to call it real quick? Stuff like that. Like it just be real. And
facts.
come to them like Dare said, warm and just be truthful.
Yeah.
Like lying.
I got a story for y'all.
You be lying, huh?
Nah, that's the truth. I'm gonna tell you
talk to me.
how I met my
Let
wife.
us know how you got your wife, because you the winner right here.
I got her off of Facebook. Truthfully, this is how the shit happened.
Show the ring off.
Oh yeah, you see.
Yeah. Where your camera? Which camera you at? That one right there.
Yeah, man.
This is how the shit happened.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile.
This is how the shit happened in her world. She said she manifested me in her inbox. So what y'all was saying earlier about women not having game, that's some shit. Because like manifesting a motherfucker in your inbox, that's really what they do.
Yeah, they look at you.
They dead ass look at you.
Come
and
talk
hope
to me.
you catch on.
Right.
Like a status of yours and hope you catch on.
A specific status.
Yeah, a specific
like
one too.
Like a picture of yours,
like 3 months ago.
Shit of yours and hope you catch on. Or whatever. But all right, so anywho, fast forward, we sending each other off for months.
Yeah.
Months.
That's how it go too.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Truth be told, she had every right to send me off. This was I know you said don't be telling our business, but this was the beginning stages of Mick stopped being a bum. So like I'm at my mama house and I'm trying to get her to come over. And she like, I don't got no ride. I said, get on the bus. Nigga, she ain't talked to me for 2 months. I swear to God. She's like, you're a shrimp.
How warming is that?
Like,
I know, right? I'm going to meet you at the bus stop, baby.
But anyways,
hey, I get you bus change on the way back.
So fast forward, she finally come to my house or whatever. I got all my homies over. I'm telling the truth. about like I got female friends too type shit. So I'm telling the truth about what type of person I am. I'm sitting there talking about me and this nigga fighting and me losing, talking about how 2 weeks prior to this, me and this nigga was in the backyard boxing. Personal trainer pull up on us. See us boxing. I just got the paws put on me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting fucked up. See us boxing. This motherfucker got a
punched on me too.
Boy, this nigga got a blackened mouth in his mouth, bro.
He said, "Put your dukes up."
And said, "Y'all box?" We said, "A little bit." Fought me first. I held my own. I did better against him than I did against this nigga type shit. I still lost. Fought this nigga right after that. Gave us a business card. Left, picked his blackened mouth up. Beat our ass, bro. Didn't have to relight that motherfucker. Was outside for like 10 minutes and beat the dog shit out of us.
Gotta hang out with y'all more.
Boy, my homie Anna outside, man, she just sitting there like, Mick, I just watched you get beat up twice. I'm like, hey, relax. Relax.
He hit you with the, you win some, you lose some.
Man,
But you
so
live.
I'm telling my wife, boy, at this time, she just, somebody I met. I'm telling my wife this story or whatever. I'm like, Darray, my homegirl, Nalea, shout out to Caked Up.
Yeah, shout out to
Caked
I'm gonna bring her on one of these days.
Facts, that gotta happen. Everybody sitting there looking at me like, why the fuck are you telling her about you getting your ass beat, bro? Like,
I'm real.
What kind of shit is that? Like, how you
can't protect me
you
if you
supposed
on
to
the
be
ground.
closing the deal. I'm saying, I'm talking about losing on my homies. This is all right. Type shit. This is cool. Or whatever. Hey, I'm the only one in a relationship, goddammit. So I must have knew something. I just want to throw that out there real quick.
To that point, I think that's fair too in terms of like what you were saying about you was like honest from the jump. I think sometimes if you want something real, that's gonna be another topic too, kind of later. But when you want like a real situation, you gotta put everything out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to wrap up on this topic, I'll tell you what I think as far as an approach. But I want to know for y'all, like, do you think DM is better or in person? Which one do y'all prefer? I know it's different for you, obviously, but
it was DM for me. DM for niggas got anxiety. DM save you,
in
boy.
person.
Darray, okay, in person. I know the you said in person.
In person.
I ain't gonna lie.
You niggas ain't got anxiety? What the fuck going on?
See, I ain't gonna lie.
I'd rather just deal with the possible rejection right then and there, besides being put left on red. In the group chat clown, because they be screenshotting everything now.
Yeah, you seen them post, you seen them still post and stuff.
You know, if I approach you and tell you that's all you got is a story, and I can be like, nah, I ain't do that.
I didn't even
you
think
know,
that's a fair point. I didn't even think about that.
Screenshots be going crazy now.
I ain't gonna
look at what he said.
So I'm gonna answer the question on what I think is the best approach. I ain't gonna lie. I'm big into a warm approach now. I just learned kind of all that terminology, but I think cold approach is stupid unless you look attractive. Because if you just, I'm like, you don't know this woman at all, you just run into her at a Target or something like that, you run in the eyes and you probably gonna get rejected. I feel like warm approach is best. So say you got a female friend, and this is kind of low-key a way to get out of the friend zone too. Let's say you got a female that you like, that you're just friends with.
Yeah.
Facts, the air quotes on that. If you this is how you get out of friends right here. If you just friends with her, have her put her on one of her friends. Because every like fine girl got like 3 other fine friends that probably look better than her. Yeah. So be like, hey, put me on with your friend. If she want to keep you as a friend, then she gonna go for it. But if she don't want to lose you yet, she gonna be on some
my friend.
I don't know nobody.
Yeah, that's how you find out quick.
Get away either way. You are, and had son they know already, but that's how you know. Get out the way if she act like that. But basically,
like I was trying to pursue you, you wasn't with this, so I know you got some friends. I seen your pictures. You be tagging some
facts,
right?
Have a female introduce you to a female you like. That's what I would say. Do
what Kanye say,
because they can give you the good entrance. Like, oh, he's a nice guy. He does it. Like, he's solid.
Yeah, you get it already. Like it's not cold. Like, you just walk up like, hey, how you doing? My name is blah blah blah.
I was wondering, can I get your number?
Right. Yeah.
Can I get your number?
Warm approach. That's what I would say is the best approach.
Or you fuck around and fuck the whole friend group.
Oh. This dude right here, bro. Look, the warm approach is the best way. You gotta get in there with somebody that they know already, or somebody mutual, so it's not weird.
Shout out to them.
Them groupies. That boy talking about groupies.
Right. Shout out to them. Man.
So, okay, this is the next topic I wanted to talk to y'all about because we're going to name this episode the Passport Bros episode. Yeah. But I want to know y'all thoughts. Do y'all know what Passport Bros are?
Lame.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
I do not.
Okay.
So okay,
Backstory. Yeah.
So basically, passport bros are gentlemen that don't get any luck, in the States.
Oh,
they strike out here and they go overseas.
They go to Thailand
and then they marry women or get them to come back here and then marry them or marry them
or just keep going.
Here's my question, right? Is it for marriage or is it for coochie?
Mostly for both. I mean, it depends on the gender.
My whole thing is like, what the fuck is you going to a different country to pay for coochie?
Because they can't
get the play here.
They only get it here. That's why they go overseas.
You can pay for it here is my point. Why are you going anywhere else to pay for it when you can buy it here?
So I think I would.
Is it because it's not legal?
I think you know what it is. I think it's just the whole process of getting it here. That's probably why they go overseas. And again,
like you said, people got an anxiety.
Yeah,
it's easier there because they're the ones that are pursuing. Yeah, like if you see these videos or walking through crowds and are like touching their arms, and sometimes you go to you go to a specific place. They go, these are our price points. These are our people. Like Rush Hour 2, and they just open up the door and go pick and choose.
Your anxiety got to be out of the room.
They give you the power.
If you can't go to motherfucking Las Vegas and
Reno,
pay for some coochie, that's crazy.
Reno, Las Vegas. It's illegal in Vegas.
That's why I wanted to talk about this show. Like,
losers.
Big activities.
Square and Bear. That is crazy.
Yeah. Dari, I want to start with you, but what are your thoughts on the passport bros?
They gotta... It's a sign of manipulation. Honestly.
No, that's a big fact.
They want the power too.
You know what I mean? Like you don't get play here because you don't want to work on yourself. Because you're not getting play because you're not working on yourself.
Right.
So you got to go to other places where people don't know your
don't know you a
square. People don't know your language. People don't know you.
Yeah.
So like.
They ain't go to high school.
It's easier. They open it up.
So like, it's easier to go somewhere where, especially like a place like Thailand or the DR, where America, they idolize America.
They go, oh man,
they're like, oh,
they got
America,
money.
America that. So they think every American is popping.
Absolutely,
it's not true. When 80% of America is.
They going through it. It just look good on social media. They just see what everybody posting highlights.
My whole thing is you don't gotta go that far for people not to know you.
But
if you knew me at Hardin, you probably would not want to fuck with me.
Shout out Hardin.
That's just the reality. If you knew me at Hardin, you was like, bro, lame as hell.
Yeah. I think, you know what, to that point, I'm going to get to you next time. I think to that point, though, that's why I wanted to talk about this job, because these are the youth coming up now, or the young people coming up now. They don't feel confident enough to approach women. And that's really why I want to have this dialogue.
That's the power of the internet right now, too. We were outside.
Facts. Outside for real. So that's why I wanted to hear from y'all, too, because I want to get some dialogue on it and kind of give them some advice or, just some game that they can go with so they don't got to be a passport bro.
Denial build character.
Pay for coochie in America. Fuck, you don't gotta leave, bro.
Yeah, don't pay for nothing. Don't
what are we talking about?
I mean, you pay for it indirectly if you got to. Pay for it indirectly.
Cut the middleman out. Don't listen to these niggas.
If you want to go out of country and you want to take somebody on a date, do the same thing here.
Just have confidence.
Yeah, just have confidence in yourself.
It's a confidence thing.
Build yourself.
Yeah. I think
y'all telling losers to have confidence. It's the reason why they going over there, y'all. Like, what are we talking about right now?
They get the money. They go to Malaysia.
They got more money than confidence.
Yeah,
circulate that money in America.
But look, that's the thing too. It ain't always people that don't got money. It's people that got money that go over there.
I don't think they're going over there and treating it like Vegas. Like when people go to Vegas and they pay for sex, I don't think they're doing it like that. They're actually trying to find the love of their life in Thailand.
Crazy.
And they're going to bring them back.
They're actually trying to find somebody
90-day fiance
who will go home, who will come back to America and cook, clean, have kids with them. They looking for that. Crazy. They ain't looking for that one.
Look, Mick, this is what I want to coochie. Y'all talk about
they do that for the love too. It's both.
But they doing both though.
But look, this is what I wanted to ask you too, because it's like we were just saying, it's both of them. Do you think that's more of a product of the men now, or is it the women women too. I feel like everybody kind of got us some fault in because
prostitution was around in the Bible, bro. That's way before us. Motherfuckers been paying for coochie forever.
No, facts. But to me, it's more than that. Like the Password Bros is probably
it's
for
not
that.
Prostitution.
But they go over there because they want to find the love of their life. Because they can't.
They're looking for the love of their life. They're not looking for
like,
a queen.
You know what I'm saying?
They feel like they're
with extra steps. If you paying for somebody to love you, bro, that's prostitution.
That's a fact.
No, you're right. I'm just saying, but they don't go over there just for sex. It's because I feel like good women or quality women in America.
Sometimes they feel like there's a disconnect with modern women in America.
They're more traditional. They're not on Instagram and trying to live for the internet. I feel like that's what I'm saying. What I'm getting at is that it's partly the men and then partly the women too. I feel like we gotta have this dialogue again so that we find some common ground.
I think it's 100% men. Because women ain't the ones that sending motherfuckers overseas to pay for love. You making that own decision to go overseas to pay for love. Yeah. If you can't find it here, try harder. I don't know what to tell you.
Pack it up and
work on your fucking self.
Move out of state.
Paying for somebody to love you is not trying. That's giving
real.
up.
That's facts. I can feel that. Okay.
You're not likable. Do better.
Read a book, you know?
Type shit. Invest in yourself.
Don't work out.
Type shit.
Don't work out.
That's a fact.
The gym bring your confidence level up. You feel good. And you're around a lot of other like-minded people in the gym. Might find somebody in the gym. Yeah. Read a book, you know? Go see a play.
What are you talking about?
Get a little versed in culture.
But if none of that works,
go to the coffee shop.
Pay for coochie in America.
Bluehill podcast on all streaming platforms.
Hey, fig activities.
Devell, what is your opinion? So, your last thoughts on the Password Bros and we can move on.
It's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, people gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day because it's just what it is. But it just seems real lame to me.
No, which
my initial thought on Passport Bros was, people traveling the country together, and obviously they just get together and go pay for coochie in the Dominican Republic because One, if you go to Vegas, you looking at a couple $100, depending on
I was like, depending on where you at on the
cheap
strip.
There.
Couple $100.
I'm just saying it's cheaper.
Allegedly.
I mean, you can
allegedly.
Look, I do not know. I'm just saying, bro. Like the women in America, they want to price. I mean, we ain't going.
Bro, gas is $4 right now.
We ain't going to Memphis talking about 25 for the front, 50 for the back. You know,
that's crazy, bro.
I was watching Hustle and Flow the last week, but it's just everything is cheaper.
Can I say fo?
Look, we got these mics right here. You saw what they do. She did for that mic. You saw what she did for that mic that's like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cheaper, though.
Niggas need a lava lamp.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, okay, look, we're going to move on because we can talk about that all day.
We can do it all day. But it's just sad. Just, like Mick said, you got
to work on you.
If you want love, try to find it here first. You know?
So, okay, this kind of goes into more relationship stuff, but I want y'all opinion. I'm going to start with you, Devell.
Right.
How long should you wait before moving in with a significant other?
Ooh,
y'all don't want to hear mine, but
look, I'm the type of person. It depends on the situation. You know, how fast did Biggie get married?
You said how fast? Yo, Biggie as in Notorious B.I.G.
That's crazy.
Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries got married after 52 days.
Look,
I got stuff.
Compare yourself to a nigga.
I'm just saying. But look, I'm gonna wait because I got stuff in my house that I'm gonna look at in 3 years and be like, this gotta go.
Yeah, that's real.
You don't know. You know what they always say, like roommates and stuff like that.
Right.
You gotta find out who that person is when you live together. You might not like who that is, so you gotta take your time and actually get to know that person. I got some of my best friends. I would not move in with them because they're dusty.
Yeah.
You know, bro, I did the dishes last week, and it's your turn, and then nothing get done type stuff.
No, facts. You never know.
If you're in an invested relationship with somebody, that can fizzle real quick if you move in and you find out that y'all don't live on the same type of terms when it comes to cleaning the house or anything like that.
I feel like that's the biggest disconnection is cleanliness and finances.
Sure. You left the door open, bro.
Don't nothing compete with that when it comes to living with somebody. If y'all not on the same playing fields, with finances and cleanliness,
you got to really find out who they are.
Yeah.
You're going to be cooked.
Because say they just spend money recklessly, like they the type, they don't got their half of the rip, but they talking about, we finna go to Monarch again.
Tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't match up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, how you going to throw bottles or throw money for bottles, but like,
trying to get a section.
Half of the rent is due.
Right.
And we need towels.
Facts.
Priorities, baby.
Right.
That's a fact. What was you going to say, about how long should somebody wait before moving in with a SO?
I have a better question.
I'm gonna answer your question before you ask it.
How long did you, Mr. Marius?
I'm gonna answer your question.
Yeah, both of them. Sure.
We got perspective here.
Okay, so
then we gonna go to you, Dari.
I'm gonna tell you like this. We did that shit immediately. There was a lot of backlash immediately. My mama was not happy. Her mama was not happy. Her brother was not happy. My cousins was calling me all types of lame, sucker for love ass niggas, all types of shit. Like, the shit happened instantly. I told my wife I loved her in 3 days of her being at my house.
And you living different, I ain't gonna lie.
Straight like that.
But
I love that.
Now here's the but.
But y'all passed the vibe check.
Here's the but. There's an outlier to every rule. I just happen to be the outlier. Do not do what I did and expect for it to go the way that it happened, because more likely than not, it's gonna fucking fail.
No, fair.
Everybody else I know that told the motherfucker that they met 3 days ago, I love you, over with.
Because it's weird.
Weird as hell.
It is weird.
5 years later, we've been married for 2 years. So, you know,
it don't
I was right on this one, but it don't always go like that.
You spun the dice. And,
the only motherfucker that I had in my only person that was not looking at me like, bro, you're weird, is the only cousin I got that's married right now. I'm capping. Michaela married too. Shout out to my cousin Michaela. She probably not watching this. She probably in Bible study or some shit. But shout out to my cousin Michaela.
She gonna put this on in the background while she doing laundry.
But nigga, my cousin Slick, Coach Slick, shout out to Cuz. Yeah. He was with it. My cousin Savon was not.
Love make you do stupid
things. His baby mama called me all types of weird ass niggas, all types of shit. It was like, you're tripping. Like, what do you mean? Because I told him I was going to marry her 4 months of knowing her. What took us so long to get married is I ain't had no money. That's simple.
But she stuck with you.
She stuck with me.
Let you get your paper together. And came the right way.
Not just let me get my paper together. She is a major reason why I'm not on loser bum shit. Because I was going the wrong direction completely. Motherfuckers was turning their backs on me. I was losing friends left and right because I was making horrible decisions. I was being an active father, but I wasn't being an active father financially because I didn't have no fucking money. I was too depressed to go to work. Only thing I was doing was working out. That's it. And that wasn't fixing my depression. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Niggas was swole and sad. Swole and sad, boy. Sad as a motherfucker. Like,
see, I'm glad we brought you in too, because I ain't gonna lie, I get flack all the time because this is originally a relationship-based podcast. Then you ain't got nobody married on there. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that perspective too, because that's real right there. Dari, I don't even remember what the original question was. How long since you waiting for moving in with a SO?
I have to agree with DeVille. Like, it depends on the situation.
Absolutely.
Like, if you're dating somebody and like something happened with them and they need somewhere to stay, and like depending on how y'all rocking, you know, be that safe place for them, and you know, help them get on their feet. But like, if both of y'all got a place and y'all doing good, wait until marriage.
Stay good.
Wait until marriage.
Stay good.
Really wait until marriage. See the potential that she have, and you show the potential that you have, and you know, show the sacrifices that you're willing to give up, and you know, hope that she shows some sacrifices, because like I said before, being in a relationship takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of sacrifice, and it don't take just one person taking sacrifices. Yeah, both parties gotta sacrifice.
Who gonna wake up and take the dog out? You know,
type shit. It's just like, you know.
Hey, that answer should be easy too. The nigga.
But at the same time, while you walking the dog, what you gonna do? You know, like I'm just saying, like everybody plays a role.
I feel that.
Everybody plays a role. It can't just be me doing all the stuff and you're sitting there expecting.
Yeah.
You know,
I gotta walk the dog in and bring you breakfast in bed and stuff, like, you know.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, to answer the question, I think I'm different though. Like you said, you an outlier, you know what I'm saying? It worked differently for you and it's still working. So shout out to you for that. I ain't gonna lie, I need at least before I move in with you for real,
3.
I need like 3 Christmases around you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do
fair.
And you gotta see the family.
We gotta do the matching
pajamas.
PJs before so we gotta do it a couple times.
Get that Halloween fit.
Like, come move in, or I'll move in with you, because I don't know, but again, with me, I don't trust people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I sleep around you, that's crazy. That just lets you know I trust you.
Yeah,
I'm that comfortable. Like, I ain't got. There's been times. Listen, I'm still in this single life for real. Like, it was times I left everything of value in the car. Like, I wanted to leave my keys in the car, but I had to.
No,
bro. Literally, there's been times like somebody took a 20. It was a 20. I'm like, you took a 20? Like, that's crazy. Like, and dropped off right on Magnolia. She knows who she is.
You gotta put everything under the pillow.
I don't know that bitch. Dirty ass.
You put it in the pillow sheet and then wrap it around and you put your head under it.
Bro,
because
she
gonna have to move it. She gonna wake you up. And I'm a light sleeper.
I was living dangerous out here, but basically, for
Magnolia.
Me, facts, yes, you know. But basically, I'm gonna get in trouble for that. But basically,
you gonna catch something for that.
Look, I would say before you move in, like, get like a cool 3 Christmases in. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple anniversaries and
and a Thanksgiving with their family.
Yeah, that's real.
It's a reason. It's a reason why I'm an outlier to that rule.
Yeah,
and the reason is, like I said, when I met my wife, I was fucked up. I ain't had shit to take. It was easy. It was easy. It was easy to be trustworthy, but I will say this. My mom was not pleased. And I can say that now because of the fact that
it worked out.
It worked out and the relationship is completely different. Now, my mom see like, oh, this nigga do know how to make good decisions because every decision you done made in life before this was off as hell.
She brought you back on track.
It like... I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, bro, I was backsliding like a motherfucker. Motherfucker stopped praying. Motherfucker stopped just caring about his connection with God. I said, she was my girlfriend at the time. I said, like, I used to pray before I eat all the time. This was 4 years ago. We just made a year into our relationship type shit. She said, well, nigga, let's pray. Been praying every day since. Like,
been going up,
to go from that being a very important part of my life to getting so depressed that I don't want to communicate with God, to being reminded, like, nigga, this is what you stand for. Like, all that other shit's funny, yeah, that's cool, but like, you believe in God. If that's what you believe in, you can't run from that and think your life gonna work out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what that is. So like, me being an outlier worked out, but don't if you already got your shit together, don't be goofy. Don't just be bringing bitches out the street into your house.
No, that's real. That's real.
You got shoes, your PlayStation in there, nigga. Don't forget about the money you got in there. It's too much shit in the house. Like,
right.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually glad we're talking about this too. I guess this question would be more for you and then we'll go around. So I wanted to know, the next topic is, in order to find true love, do you think you'll have to settle in certain aspects? I'll start with you.
If you do gotta settle, it's before you find the true love. You gotta settle with the fact that the motherfuckers that you fucking with at the moment,
that's how you said it. I'm listening.
Is a stepping stone to what you trying to get to.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot of... Boy, I'm just, man. It's some bitches.
He look right in the camera.
It's some bitches I done fucked with, and if you see this, you know good and goddamn well I should have been fucking with you. It's some bitches that my granny died not knowing about. It's some bitches that bro and them. It's some bitches that bro and them didn't see me with and walk past me. I'm talking about day ones. They see me with a motherfucker like, I know that ain't Mick. Ain't no reason for me to stop. Like that type of shit. So
I feel that.
everything Mick fuck with ain't been no 10, boy. It's a lot of threes on that list, my boy. It's a lot of threes. I'm talking about Steph Curry numbers, man. Like,
so let me ask you this. I'm gonna go around to Darray then DeVille. But basically, like, I wanted to know, like, I feel like, I guess I'll say how I feel about it. I feel like if for me, yeah, I love that for him. For me, I feel like if you like, I'll be willing to settle for certain things.
Correct.
As long as you like, for me personally, like if you 70% of what I want. Like I can deal with the other 30 if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, whatever, all the time. But like you gotta be at least 70 for me, you know what I'm saying, whatever that is. Like whatever I look for in a woman, like yo, there's certain things I like, you know what I'm saying? But if you more than half, I can't do less than half. If you less than half of what I want, then you ain't gonna work.
Yeah, like you know that new term like everybody is like using, like that submitting and all that shit, how everybody's like, oh, it takes a woman, it takes a real man for a woman to submit.
And blah, blah, have blah, her feminine energy.
Have her feminine energy. But like
goofy.
That's but you know, when people say that, that's basically saying like, what are you gonna settle with?
No facts.
You know, I think they just need to reword it. Like, cause submitting sound like more like beast type. Like,
like sit down when I say sit down.
Like,
Master said you can't eat that.
But like, you know,
my man's gonna find out about this. I can't be dancing with you now.
But like, if submitting was supposed to be part of a relationship, not only a woman supposed to submit, you know, a man supposed to submit.
He submits in some aspects too.
But like, I feel like submitting shouldn't be part of a human.
It's a word.
That word shouldn't be part of
terminology.
Shouldn't be part of our human
that's real
relationship.
Yeah.
But so I like the word settling.
Okay.
So like, you know, a man should settle. A man should have a sense of settling, and a woman should have a sense of settling. And like what you said, 70%. Like if you got 70% of what I got. I mean, what I want, and I like that. Yeah. Like, you know,
the other stuff shouldn't.
The other stuff becomes an
afterthought.
Yeah, I can work that stuff out, or you know, I can let the love that we have for each other, you know, the communication that we have with each other, you know, hopefully that change it. You know, I can let you know, like, you know, the 30% of stuff, I can let you know, like, hey, babe, I don't like when you do that. I don't like when you do that. You know, I don't like how that make me feel, and hopefully, you know, that changes. And now that 70% is now 90%.
Yeah, that's real.
So,
I got a question for y'all. So y'all say 70-30, right?
If you more than half of what I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be less than half of what I want.
More than half of what you want, right?
I'll say 70, but
okay, just give me a quick list.
Sure.
Like 5. Just give me 5 basic things that you want out of a woman.
Okay, for me,
we go 3. Fuck it. Let's just make it quick.
I want you to be attractive. Like attractive,
emotionally intelligent.
For sure. You got to be your own person, independent. But we still, you know, what I'm saying, you got to be understanding of at least what I do, because I'm always on the go. You know, what I'm saying, between this and everything else I got going on.
But be comfortable with. Be on the go. You know?
Yeah, you don't have to need people. I don't know what that is, like, you know, word wise.
I don't want to be your crutch.
Yeah, if you leaning on me for everything, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to be able to rely on me, but I don't need.
We talked about that last time.
Yeah, we did. Don't depend on me.
Yeah. Like you should be able to handle it, you know, on your own. Like I want to be there for you to take some of that bulk away, but like when you give like all of that, then that's like
if you can't do it, call me.
Right,
but at least I got you. And try.
And even if you need help, we can both do it together, or I do it, you know. But like 100% of the time, like that's emotionally draining for me.
Yeah,
what were you gonna say, Nick? What were you going with that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's say she's emotionally intelligent,
attractive.
She's attractive, right?
Independent,
and she's independent, right?
Okay.
You said 70-30, right?
Yeah.
That's everything on your list, right? Let's say the bitch
That's the bare minimum.
Let's say the bitch got a peg leg.
Sweep me off my feet.
You said 70-30.
Right.
That's a very smart, that's just part of her leg missing. Right. You said she emotionally intelligent. She cute.
We discussed this before. I ain't gonna lie. Bluehill podcast.com.
Shout out to T-Baby.
Yeah, right. We get knocked off my feet. I ain't gonna lie, but again, like, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Then are you shouting?
I ain't gonna never let her let that down. Nah. But basically what I'm saying is, like, look, if you more than half of at least the things because you ain't gonna have everything. You can't have it all.
No one's perfect. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna never be everything I want you to be. You know what I'm saying? That's in my mind. Like, whatever I desire.
But you can form that around that person with the things that you do like. Yeah.
I was gonna say we talked about it with a Mr. Simran on that last episode. Yeah. I think Simran said we go in sometimes thinking we gotta find everything in our soulmate. We got to build them up from where they are. So maybe like you come in being 60, but I can build you up to 70 to 80. You know what I'm saying? So like whatever you learn from me, because I feel like that's a big thing in relationships. So you got to learn something from that person. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it could be big or small, but you learn like a skill or you got
to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to teach. Because there's a lot of things that we can learn from a woman as men.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of course.
But she got to be willing to teach us that.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Be patient.
It's a lot of things that she can learn from us, but we got to be willing to teach.
That's
patient also. It's just patience as well.
So I'm gonna go to you next, Deville. The question originally was, to find true love, do you think you'll have to settle in certain aspects?
Yes. I was just watching Fresh Prince a couple of days ago, and I think it was old one. New one's cool, but the old one, chill. We gonna talk about that later. But I think it was after Trevor died, so she was still looking for another. Hillary was looking for another man, and then she linked up. Will got her with that one guy with the throat. And then she said he was everything except when he was doing this. She was just looking at the stone and disgusting. He took her to the side and was like, "You gonna have 1,000 cats. You gonna have rhinestone gauchos talking about jam and dum dum dilly." And I love that. But yeah, like you think about it, like she had that one thing right there was enough for her. But I think before you go into a relationship, like what Daré Maker was saying, like you got to figure out, like, hey, maybe I need to relax. And some people are bougie. Some people come into like, you have to this, and this. Like before going into a relationship or before even seeking out a relationship, you should go, maybe I'm a little shallow on this part and I'll ease up. And then you get to open up that person and then you find out, hey, that wasn't as big of a problem as I originally thought. Yeah. They're actually a pretty cool person after you get over this. Like maybe somebody is like, I don't know, like one thing that you don't like, but you find other things in the aspects where it just becomes an afterthought. You don't even think about it no more. You don't bother you. So you just got to look at that within. Yeah. But yeah, in some aspects you do have to settle because nobody's a 10 for 10.
Do you think it's the wording for it? Like, do you think settle is the word that because it's like, oh, I'm settling.
Yeah, making it seem like you settle, like whatever. It is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I overheard my wife saying, I settled for my husband, I'm hitting her in the back of her fucking head.
I think it sounds bad.
Like the word settle sounds bad,
crazy.
But like when you sit and think about it, like it's not. But just how it comes off of I settled for you.
I think the word settle
because it sounds disrespectful. It means like
I settled for you.
Yeah, because
words
it makes that
power.
It makes that person sound like they weren't good enough at that time.
Ain't no much. Fuck no. That shit crazy. I got a question for y'all though, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had this distinct, like, if shorty do this, I can't fuck with her?
Of course.
And then you met the baddest motherfucker ever, and she do exactly what you said you can't fuck with.
You basically asking, have I changed the rules for
and then
somebody else?
You shifted the goalposts?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all have in the past.
Yeah, I think
it's been. Yeah, I'm saying, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think it's like those unbreakable ones though. Like if one like. You gotta have a personality. So if you're just like a pretty face and I can't talk to you, or you just not on the same, like you can't do that. I can't do it because then you're talking to a brick wall. You bad and all, but I can show you off. Your Instagram is turned up.
I gave to you.
But at the same time, like we can't talk about nothing. We can't discuss nothing. So I think that's one of mine. Like you gotta be emotionally intelligent and at least have like a personality. Like you can look bad, but if you stupid, like you just a ton of bricks.
One of them type shit ass shorties.
Yeah.
Type shit. Every word you say, type shit. You.
Yeah. I'll tell you,
man.
I had my
scoot up,
like, I can't fuck with you if you do this, has always been smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, see, I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
let's go back to the non-negotiable thing.
Bro,
non-negotiable.
Bro, I already know where I'm finna fucking go with this shit, man. I said 8 years ago, I can't fuck with a motherfucker that smokes cigarettes. From then to now, every woman I've messed with smokes cigarettes, including my fucking wife.
Hey, like stressful.
Including my wife. And then, like, you know, for a minute, it was cool because she was a stay-at-home mom for a minute type shit. So, like, I'm not buying you no fucking cigarettes. Nigga, you gotta figure that. You not getting them off of me. I'll buy you everything else. I'm not buying no cigarettes. Now she back working. I gotta watch this motherfucker come home with cigarettes. I be pissed.
Smell like cigarettes.
What kind of cigarettes?
Like, I don't like cigarettes.
Come on, the Negro kind, bro. You know what kind.
Newport 100s in a box.
Feeling black man since 1974.
This shit be fucking me up.
I used to have to go to the corner store for my mom.
But don't never smell like cigarettes. And that's what really be making me mad. And the reason why it make me mad, because it make me start thinking, you been sneaking these motherfuckers. Because you don't never, I know you got them, but you don't never smell like them. That mean you been had them.
But I think that's even better though, because you ain't got to worry about the smell of cigarettes. Like, smoking cigarettes to me, it's unattractive, which it really doesn't matter because people gonna smoke regardless. Right. But if you don't have to smell them, like, you know.
Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think, going back to the settling thing, do you think sometimes, because we was already talking about the word settle, but you think like sometimes it gets to a point where it's like too much, like, you know, it's women out here now saying like, oh, if my man don't make, you know, 6 figures or $100K a year at least, like, do y'all think that's where it's going to? Like, do you think that's the biggest part of it?
They just talking, bro.
The internet isn't real.
Talking.
Yeah,
the women that say that are most likely are laid up with a dude who got a 15-hour job or who don't even got
on
a job.
an air mattress.
You know what I mean? More power to them. More power to them. But like your girl is on Twitter, on Facebook.
Right. You do not have a Birkin.
You don't have a Birkin.
I found out what you need to have to do to get a Birkin bag. Right. And no one meets the criteria outside of like those 1%er peoples, or they knockoffs. You got that on Canal Street, yo. Like straight off of Rice.
If what you want is a 6-figure nigga, you know.
Are you a 6-figure girl?
I mean,
it's a great question, Devon.
Kevin Samuels.
That's not their role though.
Like they're not looking for you.
Like if you want 6 figures, you should find that. But don't be like bro said, don't be online capping. Cause it's a lot of motherfuckers insane. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
The internet ain't
it's
real.
It's a lot of motherfuckers who I done seen post, I need a 6-figure nigga, and was getting fucked on the air mattress in my mama's garage. That's all I'm saying.
Not the garage. I don't like that for them.
I was living wild, bro.
He's like, I was living
wild. It was a dark time.
It was dark days.
I don't like that for you. I don't like that for you.
Hey, man, it's a part of the testimony. I'm not broke now. Shit, fuck y'all.
Hey, no, that's a fact. Hey, I'm happy for you, bro. We're going to talk about everything, too. So, look, we're going to move on. We're going to start wrapping up. We're going to discuss, you know, Harry Bird and everything, and then Majestic Recordings. So, okay, one last relationship topic, though. And I'll start with you, DeVille, because I really want your opinion on it. Do you believe that every end to a relationship needs closure?
No.
Why not?
It does not. It depends on how it ends. Like, if you end amicably, like, that's fine. I can speak on, like, personally, sometimes I don't need closure because...
This is gonna piss you off.
Exactly. You just gonna, because you was an ancient person and you put on a facade for me. Like, I have a friend that he had a horrible relationship that ended horribly. Like, she cheated on him with like multiple different people.
We know this friend?
No, you don't. You don't.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but like he got cheated on, and then like she completely like just like turned on him. Like, I don't want anything to do with you. It crushed him.
No, facts.
And he was like down and out for a while. But then like she would get drunk and text him. And he needed that. And I would tell him, bro, do not answer her. And he's like, I need closure. No, you don't.
You're not going to
because you're going to get hurt.
Drunk, bitch.
Because she was a bopper.
Right.
She was a homie hopper. You just happened, like, it wasn't yours. It was your turn. And she was done with you. And sometimes you don't want to hear the words because, like, you going to be on, like, you're going to be on somebody's watch. Like, we're going to have to look after you. Like,
and also have some motherfucking common sense. If she's hitting you up drunk at a certain time, she's not hitting you up to talk about feelings, nigga.
Yeah.
She's looking for dingoing.
Yeah.
Stop being stupid.
And just don't put yourself up for like that. Like, if you decide like this relationship has run its course and you sit down and talk and have closure and you know that other person feels the same way, closure does help. You feel better about the situation. Like, we just fell out of love. It was respectful. We moved on. Like, yeah, closure's fine in that. But sometimes a lot of relationships end bad and you don't want to hear it. because that's going to hurt you even more.
Right.
And then you start hearing about, I was doing this, I was doing that, or like, I never loved you. And like, those are the things that...
Kind of the hurt bait.
Yeah.
You just put it all out there after the fact. I was a serial cheater.
You don't want to hear certain things.
Yeah, that's real.
Because then you, that person on the internet that people watch, like, oh, that couldn't be me. And then it's you. And now how you feeling? Yeah. You hurt, babe. Like,
shout out to them.
Anytime you put in the air, it couldn't be me. God gonna show you.
He gonna spin the block.
It's you, my boy. Don't worry.
Say less. It's coming.
No time.
Everybody human.
I'm gonna read it over again. So, do you believe that every end to a relationship needs closure?
I think it does.
Really? Why is that?
Because if we were in a relationship, if I claimed you as a significant other, you know, we already had a certain communication relationship where if you're not feeling it, if you ain't feeling me, we can end it. You know, just let me know. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, and let me know if that was something that I could have done better. But you don't have to do that, but just let me know.
I feel you.
So, you know, because a lot of times in relationships, like modern relationships, it's usually one person feeling more than the other person in modern relationships. Yeah. And that's why I feel like a lot of people wouldn't want closure, because the person who's feeling the most about it is going to get hurt the most from the person who's not feeling the most, you know?
I think someone deserves it, but you don't always like it.
Hey, Gagerton.
What?
Answer this question for me, man. Since we talk about closure.
Here you go.
You be giving bitches closure, man.
Giving bitches.
Definitely.
Yeah. Look.
I think it's good to communicate.
Chill,
I think it's good to communicate, but sometimes, like,
if any girl watching this right now, and I talk and like we had like a situation. We had a situation. Shut up.
He took the cap off. He's like, cap.
But if we had a situation, it was a time where I came and told you where I didn't enjoy what we were doing, or where I just didn't ghost you. Yeah, I didn't leave you hanging. I never left nobody hanging, because I hate if somebody left me hanging. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Yeah.
In a perfect way.
I let people down. You know, I let them down easy, but it ain't never been a time where, you know, we were talking and I just stopped talking to you.
And then the writing's on the wall.
And it was just right. You know what I mean? Nah, I got back to you.
I gotta let you know.
I got back to you.
Yeah. You know what? I'm kind of with you, but I'm kind of with them too. I feel like for me, it's tricky. So I would rather have it where we could just, if it's over, then we could just say it, and, you know, there's still no.
In a perfect world, you deserve it. You do deserve it.
But like, at least maybe it's just my situations, and I'm big on, like, now I should say accountability. Like, I always know what I did wrong. Like, I don't think I was, you know, perfect in any situation I was in. Yeah. It was something like, I can look back like I was dead wrong.
I was tripping.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I look back, or I talk to somebody about it, I'm like, this was this situation. Ooh. And, you know, in any relationship, it's good times and bad times.
Yeah.
But I'm one of the people that I would be open for it, like, you know, to discuss it. Like, look, like, can we, you know, we don't gotta ever speak no more after this, but can we just, like, not have no hard feelings? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for me, at least, with situations I've dealt with in the past, like I don't even care about you no more. Like, you don't exist to me. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
like,
what I mean. Like,
my life
that's what I mean. Like, we all got to change our definition, the dynamics of relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, just because we're dating a person and like hanging out with a person, and even if you having sex with a person, you know what I mean, doesn't mean that you're in a relationship with them.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Y'all have to be on the same ground. Y'all have to be on the same grounds when it comes to it. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of people get hurt more than the other person. Yeah. Because they feel some type of way more.
They loved a little stronger than what you thought it was.
They loved a little stronger. If you communicated that, I think that would have saved a lot of heartbreak. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think to that point, that was kind of my problem too, because I'm one of those people that like I don't know, man. I think this is a personal flaw with me, but like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me. Like, once the backstory developed, like, I can genuinely have love for you, but once I don't feel the same way as you, like, I don't, and I can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's gonna be obvious. You know what I'm saying?
Make it loud and proud.
Like, oh, you ain't care if I made home? Like, not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say it like that, but like, like, my heart cold, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's some wrong.
Yeah, same. But like, you know, it's some things, like, if the relationship is getting rocky, I would like to know, like, if it was something that I done, because, you know, us as men, you know, sometimes we do be blindlessly like doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we do be needing motherfuckers to be like, hey, chill out.
Right.
You tripping. You tripping.
Yeah.
So like, let me know.
But that's where communication
then, like,
also comes into it.
If the relationship don't work out, I'll know for my next relationship or for my
please.
For my next, for my next time with somebody, I'll know how to talk to somebody. I'll take in consideration of what you said. I wouldn't hit you up because I don't give no fuck about you. I don't care about you. Yeah. But what you said, I would take in consideration. For the next. If it does make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think for me, the biggest thing too, like to that point, is that I'm trying to get better at like seeing it from the other person's perspective, because I don't know what it is, bro. Like I just fall out of love. Like, and one thing I've been trying to get better at is expressing that. Like if I feel like you love me way more than I love you, because that's been a pattern I noticed. Like they love me and I like them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's trash, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I felt bad because I used to be that way, the other, on the other end of that. So I'm big on now expressing that. Like, look, you fall in love, and I don't want you to do that to yourself.
Like, slow down, like chill. Like,
I know I'm probably a hell of a guy.
Now you texting me all the time,
but you know what I'm saying? If I see you double texting and you leaving, like
I'm gonna let you know,
you
like in all my statuses,
at the crib, you know what I'm saying?
You leaving stuff.
Yeah, leaving clothing items at the spot. I'm like, look, you gotta relax. You know what I'm saying?
Like slow down.
But I'm getting better at expressing that. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna cap. So I had to sit here and live with a nigga's emotions for a second.
He finna gun us down.
Reality is, every bitch that's done me wrong ain't never gave me no closure. Off rip.
You live and you learn.
Bitch, I hope you got the runs and white pants right now. What you talking about? Let's start there. Second off,
I feel
on some accountability type shit. Every woman, and I had to call them women because I done them wrong. Yeah. Every woman that I've done wrong did not get closure from me until years after the fucking fact. Straight out. And I'm not saying that proudly. I'm saying that as a...
Is that because you emotionally matured? So you felt like you needed to? Or you just wasn't on that type of game early?
Truth be told, motherfuckers will get high and start feeling, everything they done wrong.
Yeah.
That's really how that shit go. Motherfuckers smoke a blunt, start reminiscing like, damn, I shouldn't have did that bitch like that. That was fucked up. Get the text of motherfuckers that toured the border. Hey, I'm sorry for just breaking up with you and not giving you no explanation.
And that's the problem right there.
He drinking and driving.
All right. Hey, I'm not saying it proudly. Like, I know it's wrong.
No, same.
But like, my biggest issues in my relationship has been being emotionally manipulative. And it's not something that I try to do. It's something that just happens naturally. It's me.
Yeah,
like, sure. I'm not proud of it,
but it happens.
It's me.
That's
type
what you were
shit.
doing.
Like,
I'm with you.
Like, I'm one of them motherfuckers that I'm starting to get better at it because my wife is starting to talk like me, type shit, and she's starting to say shit. When I'm fucking up, like,
you done started so
nigga, you not finna be sitting here giving me the silent treatment all day because I did one simple thing to make you mad. Tell me you mad and get the fuck over it like I gotta do. Oh, all right, motherfucker, I'm mad. And then that's that type shit. Sometimes, most of the times it's not like that. Most of the times I spend the whole day mad and then have to come to grips with, I ain't talked to my motherfucking best friend all day about some shit that wasn't that deep.
Communication.
Yo, he dropping bars right now. That's crazy.
That's the married man right there.
So facts. So just for the record, do you think every relationship needs closure at the end?
Now, emotional, mature.
Yeah.
Married Mick.
Yeah, man.
A desire and what you gonna get, two different worlds. You not finna get it. Okay. You might
you probably deserve it, but you're not gonna get it.
But like, you're not gonna get it, and you need to be grateful when you don't get it, because God could be blocking you from being more pissed off. God could be blocking you from thinking, oh, this motherfucker apologizing to me. They trying to come back into my life, type shit. And then, like I said, I've been emotionally manipulative. I've apologized to a motherfucker and then started fucking with him again after years of not fucking with each other.
And then went back on.
But it's ways to apologize without being a sorry nigga.
And I ain't figured that shit out.
So
bro
no,
been telling me that shit for years on God. He been saying, you need to learn how to say sorry without being sorry. I don't know what the fuck you do.
That be them parents that whip their kids and they go get them McDonald's.
So no to answer the question. You don't think it needs closure.
I think it needs it. You just not gonna get it.
Okay. So we got 2.5 no's. You say yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just leave it there because I ain't gonna lie. I feel all y'all in different ways because for me, you don't though, for real. Because there's people. You can't tell somebody how to, deal with the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, however somebody see an outcome of a situation, you can't make them see your way of it. You know what I mean? Like, however they're gonna feel about it is how they're gonna feel about it. You can't look. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna even want to. You know what I'm saying? Discuss
and they a lesson right there.
They be like, they time got wasted or whatever it was. Like they like, bro, I ain't even trying to hear you no more. Like you don't exist.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? What were you saying?
Yeah. No, I was about to say like, if you are a selfish person, keep it at a selfish way. Yeah. But let them know, like, I'm a selfish person.
No, facts.
Just keep it as that.
Yeah.
If they don't text you back, they don't text you back. Or if they don't reply back, they don't reply back. But it's just keep it. Just let them know where you went wrong. Be accountable as a human. That's a flaw that all of humanity have right now.
It should be a bare minimum too. And it should be a bare minimum too.
Absolutely.
Accountability.
I got one homie that know more about the threes I done fucked with other than bro. And that's Mayhem. Shout out to my nigga Mike.
Shout out Mike.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
Shout out Mike.
That's actually a perfect transition because I wanted to talk about the background on Majestic Recordings.
Yeah.
Can y'all give us the backstory? I know, y'all, rap like that no more.
And I said it was a collective.
But yeah, like y'all was, what I'm saying? For me personally, I know DeVille, y'all class too, but we was coming up, we looked up to y'all. I know my class at least. So can y'all give us the backstory?
They're actually older than me.
Bro?
Yeah. I'm a year older than y'all. They're 2 years older than you.
I knew you was around.
I wasn't really a part of them. I just knew who they were and stuff like that.
I knew you like
we see the little music videos in the school going around with Kyle and everybody,
Niggas had on sweater vests.
But
they was on that college swag.
Sweater vest.
I should see y'all at the morning
announcement. My mom hated that shit.
Hey, drop the video too.
She said you look like an off-duty deacon. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a bar though. So can y'all give us the background, Dari or Nick?
I'll start off.
Sure.
So the members of it, it's myself, Mika.
Mm-hmm.
We have Kyle.
Shout out to your boy
Cass.
Yep.
Then we have Darian, Neek, Wizzy.
Shout out Neek.
We have Daville. Dex.
Shout out to Daville.
Dex. Dirty V-neck ass.
That's my homie.
Yeah,
not
man.
me.
Man,
Other Daville.
Man, tattoos. Bro's a very talented person.
Facts.
But Mike, Mayhem.
Shout out to Mike.
You forgetting the motherfuckers that
was bodyguard.
You forgetting the motherfuckers that was on the squad for a minute, and things. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just starting. It's plenty more. But I'm just talking about the start. The start. So I remember one day it was me and Darian. We always used to live by each other in the Battle Creek neighborhood. So we used to get on the bus. We got on the bus with him.
Yeah.
We ended up getting on the bus with him, and he used to show so much frustration towards us. He used to be disgusted with us. Like we used to get on the bus and we used to sing songs. Like one day we hopped on the bus singing like Day and Night by Kid Cudi. And we were slaughtering the lyrics. Like we didn't even know the lyrics. Bro in the back, like that's not how you sing the fucking song, showing his anger.
Pissed off.
So we didn't have any intentions of hanging out with this guy because we like, dude, that's cranky. He the cranky dude from down the block. But it was one of our friends because me and Darian, we went to Hazel Park with each other. Me, Darian, DeVille, we went there. Daville, we went there. So me, Darian, and Daville, we already knew each other. So we already hung out with each other. We knew that we can rap a little bit and stuff. Yeah. So one day, our friend Kyle, I think it was Kyle.
Nope.
Who was it?
How that shit went. This how that shit went, bro.
Talk to me, Mick.
So my pops died August 31st, 2009. That summer, me, Jonathan McFarland, and Kyle is on the phone.
Shout out Jonathan.
The whole fucking summer, right? I just told my dad, hey, Pops, when I go back to Minnesota, nigga, I'm rapping. Like, that's what I'm on. I done showed this nigga a couple verses or whatever. Like, that shit decent, son, blah, blah, blah. I told my mom I wanted to rap 4 years before this. She said, spit that shit, son. I rap some shit. I didn't know that my mom used to rap, though. My mom rapped some shit from 1986 and murdered my 12-year-old ass.
She was on some bull
and told me, nigga, you need to go work on that shit. That shit trash. I was hurt. Fucked up. But anywho, fast forward to this summer or whatever. John introduced niggas to Bear. Cause me, Jonathan McFarlane, and Kyle know each other from band class. Yeah. Type shit. Well, Kyle was in choir, but he used to come over to the band class and play piano. And me and John was on drums or whatever.
Kyle,
and Bear was also on drums. And John was like, nigga, we should go get Bear. Me, you, Bear, and Kyle can start a band or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then Bear was like, I know two niggas who rap from my old middle school. And it's Dare and Davell. Mind you, a couple months before this, me and Davell get into it. So like, I already didn't like Davell type shit. I'm already like, fuck dude. I'm already like, fuck dude. I'm not trying to rap with this nigga or whatever.
Yeah.
This nigga come to the basement. I don't even remember what the fuck he rapped, but it was the coldest shit I heard. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get over it.
He said, it's cool.
I gotta get over it.
He said, like, sign this paper right here.
So anywho, fast forward to shit don't work out with Jonathan McFarlane. This nigga don't come to practices. He ain't taking shit serious. Kick that nigga out. Shout out my boy. But type shit. So now it's two bands that make up Majestic. It's Colossal, which is me, Bear, and Kyle. Me and Bear switch off on playing the drums and rapping, and Kyle play piano or whatever. And then there's P Squad, which is Dare and Davell. Them niggas been going by that since middle school type shit. And like, it was a struggle at first for a couple of reasons. One, my mom had a rule like, nigga, you gotta have good grades for me to get you this studio equipment. My dad just died, so I was fucking up. I ain't get no fuck about no school. Like, nigga, I went from a full IB student to straight Fs. Like, I failed everything except for one semester, nigga. I don't even remember what class. It was just one semester I passed. Everything else was straight Fs. Me and Davell ended up fighting about it because he like, nigga, you fucking up the studio, bro. Like, your mom said she gonna buy us a studio.
And studio time ain't cheap either.
Nigga, and that's how we got the studio, because Davell beat my ass in front of my mama.
And he got it together. Like, I'm gonna get my grades on.
I'm gonna get this.
I used to have Spanish class with him. He a wild dude. That nigga, I used to couldn't stand him either. That's the crazy thing.
Because the
nigga just take his shirt off trying to fight everybody.
The nigga talking parables. Everything he says is a fucking metaphor.
Because he know he's smart, but he hit like the nigga in your face.
The nigga used to scare the bitches away, bro. I swear to God. Like, bro,
like,
really,
why y'all like you're
bro really used to just motherfucking say something metaphors, and like we had to sit there and code it to the bitches. They're like, what the fuck
laugh
he just said?
She's stupid, she don't get it. Like,
he said your shoes dirty as hell, shorty. Like, you shouldn't come over here like
you're like Shakespearean or something.
Just be saying shit like, bro, what you on that for?
Shout out to bro, though. That's crazy. But yeah, so that was the origin story.
The shit started out of like hate for real. Like nobody really liked each other.
But like everybody found out that like, oh, you can rap.
Oh, you talented in this aspect. You talented here.
Right.
You talented here. We can come together.
And we noticed that like, you know, that hate. That's why I'm such an advocate of black men meeting and talking to other black men. Like even if you don't know, if you don't know him, man,
because you probably didn't like him because of something.
Make a black friend. The reason why we were like quoted like. The reason why we didn't like each other, because we ain't know each other.
That's a surface level thing.
We ain't know each other. Yeah. Make a friend. Then, man, your friend will be your friend. Me and Mick have been friends since, when? 2010?
2009. It was 2009.
2009. That's 14 years.
Yeah, man.
That's a long time. That's a long time. Me and Davell been knowing each other since 2007. Me and Davell dads they actually went to school with each other in Chicago. First grade.
That's crazy.
So it's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I get that a lot sometimes. Like, it's people that I ain't even met before, but like they might have heard something about me from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Now they already got an idea in their mind. Yeah. And I feel like we talked about this already, but words are powerful. Like, what you put in somebody else's mind or whatever, like you could, like I could come to develop like, bro, Darray trash. Don't
already
like,
got a preconceived notion.
Yeah.
I say I'm not gonna
before. I'd be like, just all because you mess with me, you will have an opinion on him. You don't even know this man. You know what I'm saying? So
then I sit down, I'm like,
yeah, like he's
actually cool. Maybe y'all just tripping, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
So I never like take that personal. Like I hear stuff about people all the time, especially being a podcaster now. Like people be like, don't mess with such. They do bad
interview
business.
That person.
Yeah, they be like, they don't, they unprofessional, whatever. But I'm like, look, I'm gonna meet them and make my own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I try to make
what you gotta do.
I've been really like low key trying to get more political too with just how I approach myself to people because I ain't the same way I used to be. Right. Like I'll come in and be like, hey, my name is Jermaine. I'm more approachable. I try to, if you don't like me, you don't like me. I ain't gonna have everybody like me. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But I'm gonna at least give you a chance to know who I really am before because you don't feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you over there in that section full of haters, you know what I'm saying? Stay right there. That's cool. Y'all gonna watch. Right. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. But I feel like you gotta be definitely more political and try to like reach out like you said, because you never know. You can have something in common with somebody you thought, oh, I hate this dude. You know what I'm saying? But y'all actually a lot alike.
Right. Mm-hmm. Y'all could be friends. Now you missed out on a good friendship because
I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga Dex so talented when it comes to this rapping shit. Like I know bro don't rap no more.
Tattoos now too.
And the tats is killing it. Yeah, like I really, really admired because like I got to see bro drawing in a notebook. Yeah. To tatting. I got to see that transition. What ain't nobody been able to see that me and bro done seen
from the inception.
Nigga, I know niggas that Dexton beat up. I know niggas that Dexton beat up bad, that can't say nothing bad about this nigga. That can't sit here and be like, this nigga bars suck. You know how talented you gotta be for a motherfucker to beat your ass
to swallow your pride,
cold as hell.
To swallow your pride.
Yeah, he fucked me up, but he got bars. Yeah. I ain't never beat nobody up and they been like, that nigga got bars ever in his life. Ever. Nigga, that's just never happened, bro. Yeah. Like,
that's crazy.
Ridiculous. I know it's some women, bro, that's like, that nigga's annoying, but he got bars. That shit don't happen. To be disliked and motherfuckers still like your music is crazy.
No, it's a fact. So I do want to like do this before we do our shout-outs on how you talk about Harry Bird. Yeah. I wanted to know like just real quick from everybody, how should we settle conflict amongst each other, like just men in particular, because there's all of us here. Like how should we go about, I guess, reaching that hand out to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't even a situation, but just how can we amongst each other be more approachable, and what are those steps? Do you think? I'll start with you, Ray. Like what do you think? How we can get there? I guess is what I'm asking. So that we don't fight amongst each other. Like y'all said, it started out of an issue or a problem, but then it became a friendship over 10 years.
Yeah, make time for humanity. Make time for others.
That nigga a preacher.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he preaching.
So,
Bible verse.
All you got to do, like especially if you're out in public, realize that you're not the only person out there.
That's a fact.
The world don't evolve around you. Just, open yourself up. Still have boundaries on yourself. Still have boundaries. Still have things that you won't do, that you're not going to go for. But just because the next person will do that or go for that, don't mean that person's a bad person.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're really interested, if that action that they're doing is making you mad or something, that's really you showing interest in what they're doing. And your interest is driving you to be confused and being angry and stuff. Instead of it getting to anger, ask why you do that. How does it make you feel? And them type of questions. Because I went to therapy last year, and I'm telling you, the best thing about therapy was another man asking me, how does that make you feel, or how you feeling today? Me growing up, I ain't, and I'm from a two-parent household, and not throwing nothing at my dad or throwing shade at my dad or none of that. But I didn't really get that. How do you feel? How does that make you feel? You know what I mean? And getting asked that means a lot. Yeah. So I took that out of therapy, and I'm like, I'm gonna start asking random people. Instead of judging you, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, why you do that and how does it make you feel? I'm not judging you,
you know,
but I just want to know.
Yeah.
So like, and I feel like that can help like deflect conflict and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you for sharing that. So I'm going to develop. How can, I guess, the original question I asked was like, how can we be more, I guess, approachable and deal with conflict better?
I think just not being so rash and like quick to judge.
Yeah.
Sitting back, actually like taking a moment to breathe, because obviously sometimes you speak before you think, and you may say something that either didn't need to be said or you later regret it, or sometimes you may say the truth, but it didn't need to be like spoken in such a manner.
Yeah.
So just sitting back and actually thinking, and then just being able to communicate and not like being so rash with your emotions, and kind of like understanding the other side of maybe where that other person was coming from. Sometimes a lot of things can go bad just because of what someone said or what you thought you heard.
Yeah.
And then actually just sitting back thinking about it. Maybe they didn't mean it in this way. They didn't mean it in this manner. And just like what Dare said, like, you know, what did you mean by that? Yeah. If it actually was something you didn't like, you can X yourself out of the equation, but you don't need to be, you know, violent, starting conflict or anything like that. Maybe just like, okay, we're not the type of people that need to be.
We're not for each other.
We're not for each other.
I still respect.
But you can go over here, I can go over here, and we can move. Mutual. We can just move that way.
Yeah.
But the other coin, maybe that person was just like, oh, I was wrong. I'm sorry. We can, you know, move forward with that too. And it's just a misunderstanding. So I think just sitting back, breathing, and just like taking a moment to kind of like understand maybe what that other person was kind of going through. Because as quick as like you are going through that emotions too, maybe that other person was too. And that can just be diffused with talking it out or just leaving it at that. But just finding out what that other person meant, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Mick, I'm gonna let you end it off. How can we deal with conflict better amongst
First off, I like to say you niggas is mature as hell.
He the boxer.
He the wild card.
If you need to do 60 seconds, we can do 60 seconds.
This is how I truly feel. Okay. It depends on the level of disrespect and where you was at when you was disrespected on how you handle it. If it's a private situation, it should be a private conversation.
Don't bring it to the limelight,
But on the other hand, if it's public disrespect, there needs to be a public apology. There needs to be a public conversation because the whole world seen you call me a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Now the whole world needs to know you don't actually feel that way.
Yeah.
Or you do, and you know.
Now we need to address that.
Yeah.
Versus like, you can't call me a bitch ass nigga on Facebook and then apologize to me in person, and now we just in pictures with each other.
Because everybody think,
now motherfuckers really think I'm a bitch ass nigga. Like, I can't go for that.
I feel you.
But like at the same time, I do understand my thought process of if a motherfucker make me upset, beat their ass is outdated.
Absolutely.
We live in a world where a 14-year-old can have a gun with a switch on it.
I was gonna say, so that's why I wanted to have this conversation.
I could sit here and be like, "What's up, man? Let's."
He ain't finna fight.
And I'm like, nigga, I didn't spend $600 on this motherfucking Glock to fight you.
You're not dropping
tripping
me on my neck. You about to catch 30.
What is you talking about? Like, I like that. My brain just don't never go to gun violence.
Yeah, me either. Because
but someone else is done.
You know what I mean? Like my thought process is let's fucking fight. But like just because that's my thought process,
they not trying to fight.
Like my sister be having to tell me like, bro, you want to fight? Shout out to Ray Ray, by the way. You two motherfucking, you want to fight? I'm like, you live in a world. Niggas got guns.
Facts.
Like, don't act like you don't know that. Motherfuckers die for being tough. All the fucking time.
Let's do something that we both can do.
Right.
Let's either talk or let's either walk away from it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I would say, just to include it, and we're going to wrap it up here, but I would just say that, man, I think just dealing with conflict amongst each other, you know what I'm saying? We have a problem. That'd be what the main issue is sometimes. It don't even be, you know, a lot of it be like female stuff. I see that a lot, like somebody like who you got or had, or, you know what I'm saying? That'd be a part of it too. Yeah. And I'll never feel a way about that. You know, it's just part of the game. Like people that got mine, it was I wanted that, you know, bro got her first and I just got to take that L. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I don't even care about that no more. But I think a lot of it is too, like pride. I feel like sometimes we don't like. It's weird to give each other compliments. Like, yo, if I'd be like, yo, DeVille, his dress look amazing. They're like, why you on his? You know what I'm saying? They be like, get off his. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's my brother, boy. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we
I'm
can't
trying to make him go up.
Exactly. I can't talk to him like that because they be like, why you? You know what I'm saying? We can't give each other compliments.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you riding, you being zesty, bro. Like,
yeah,
we can't do that. But that's a problem. Like, we can't compliment each other. You know what I'm saying? We can't like, yo, I appreciate what you. It could be something small, like, yo, you could walk old lady across the street, like, yo, I appreciate you for doing that. That'll turn into, oh, you on that man, you know what I'm saying, jog and all that. Like, it turned into, you can't, we don't know how to communicate with each other and express that we're proud about certain things. Like,
yo, friends do that to you though. That's not the outside world that be making you feel away for compliments or, you know, just your own friends would make fun of you for every fucking thing. These niggas was calling me Little Caesar's Pizza when I got out the hospital, bro, from having seizures, bro.
Oh like, my God.
Dead ass. Yeah. Niggas was telling me I need a PCA, all types of shit. But Mike walking through Walmart with me doing this, like, don't look at the lights, bro. Special ed ass nigga, we don't need you having those seizures. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. But it's your own friends that do you like that, bro. The outside world, I mean, I guess I can't say that. I don't hear the outside world. Like,
I guess,
motherfuckers just, they tend to say what they say to themselves or they say it on a post. And like, I'm not seeing it.
And like, going back to like what we were talking about a few topics ago, we can make, I feel like I don't go overboard on like the jokes that I make on him. Yeah. But if you know, I do know I say some offensive stuff that will be offensive to him if he knew I didn't love him. Yeah, this is my brother.
It
like,
don't hurt to say.
Like,
we just make it
fun. I love him. Like he like we came from the same canal. Like we. We share the same blood.
That was crazy. Yeah.
See, here we go. Look, this is what we
talking about. A little bit of
sense. We're gonna wrap it up. I know what you're saying, though, Dare. So we're gonna do our shout outs and get out of here. So Dare, I wanted you to talk about the brand and everything. Harry Bird.
Okay, Harry Bird. Yeah. It's a catering service that I just started. We're
fire.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Big facts.
So we're doing late night eats where this summer we just did fried chicken, French fries, macaroni and cheese, just the basics. But in the next couple months, we're gonna we're gonna put new things on our menu, and hopefully in the next year we're able to get a restaurant and be able to serve the public.
Oh, that's a fact.
Thank you.
Talk to him what time. Give him some shout outs.
Harry's is big back approved and certified.
Yes, sir.
All the big backs I know out there that done had the Harry's done loved it. I just want to share that.
Big back certified.
Because you know, a nigga like me telling you that Harry's is fire is like, nigga, you don't eat. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. So I just want you to know the big backs is like that shit fire. So, you know, I want to say that. I want to give a shout out to my sister, Too Caked Up. That's my nigga.
Yeah, and we're and Harry's and Too Caked Up. We're definitely gonna do a collaboration, so be looking out for that.
I'm gonna bring her on for an interview. We're gonna lock something in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anybody else want to shout out wifey? You know what I'm saying, kids?
I want to fuck them kids. I want to shout out my wife.
I love my God,
I love you, babe.
I shout out to them.
I know you. Your goddad shot you niggas out.
Right, all three of
them. Fuck y'all. Especially you, baby Mick. I like to shout out my wife. I hope you see my fit and you give me some coochie later. I like to
tell her to comment under the video.
I like to shout out I gotta put a buffer in there if I shout out my mom, because that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
I like to shout out
yeah, coochie and then mom.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Oh, where this is going.
I like to shout out all my friends, goddammit.
He goes.
I like to shout out my mama. It's your fault that I'm like this. So yeah, don't be calling me talking about I act ratchet and all this other stuff. You know our conversations and the shit you said to me on the phone yesterday.
Yesterday as well.
I like to shout out my other sister, Destiny.
Yeah, she helped you put this together. I ain't gonna lie.
I also like to shout out
Baby
Fatheads Frenchies and
Fatheads Frenchies, Fatheads Cleaning,
and Fatheads Cleaning,
Fatheads Towing,
Fatheads Towing. All them niggas got some fucking domes on them. Headbutt a Buick. God damn it. I like to shout out my barber. His young cool ass. Thank you for getting me together.
Trey Blades.
Whole time, bro, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna say it on the podcast, man. Bro, this nigga Stop cutting my hair yesterday, bro. Motherfuckers was taking pictures outside. Hold on, bro. Stop cutting my hair. Got up. You're in the wrong fucking light. Made niggas switch, bro. Fucked me up. Yeah. That's that young nigga shit, bro. That's what happens when you graduate 2021. You able to see light and all that other shit. Like I'm still taking my pictures like this. Before you talk about niggas, it's right up my nose with my selfies. But yeah, shout out.
We're gonna talk about that.
If I forgot you, fuck you. Yeah, they're my shout outs.
Yeah. DeVille, we got the shout out.
I got a few shout just a couple. One shout out my dog Levi. He already know. Shout out to the crew that I filmed with this summer. It was Star Wars fan film. So shout out to Alan Tracy for being the director. Shout out to Joe and Lee specifically, two dope ass fight choreographers that helped us out a lot. And Cam, I can't forget him. He showed me a lot of cool moves, and you're gonna be on the lookout for him. He's gonna be making some dope stuff. And shout out to basically everybody on the cast that helped that out. That's all I got.
Where are we gonna see this film at, gang?
Hopefully, when everything is finished up. Hopefully, it's gonna be on YouTube. Probably can't do anything much past that just because of LucasArts Disney don't play that. Right. So we might be lucky to get it out on YouTube, but might be maybe like a year or two before everything is finished up, just with lightsabers and just shooting all the choreography. That takes a while for everything to edit out. So yeah, be on the lookout for that though.
That's dope. Good shit.
Kudos,
man. I just want to thank y'all real quick for my shout outs. I ain't gonna lie, for me this be therapy for real. Like we just be having real conversations. So I appreciate y'all for showing up. I want to shout out Latrice Davis. She's a notary. Y'all go check her out on Facebook, Latrice Davis. I wanted to shout out my uncle, man, Dejan. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He was officially...
Shout out my nigga Scully.
He just landed in Louisiana. He just landed in Louisiana.
Scully. That's my nigga.
That's my uncle right now. Yeah. I was going to say, man, that's my dog right there. Shout out to Minnesota Cole Bennett, my boy Jed. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Shout out, Jed.
Everybody that's, been reaching out. BlueHillPodcast.com and on all streaming platforms, man. Y'all go check us out, man. That's all I have.
Check them out, man.
We'll catch y'all next time, man. Blue Hill.